Yo, yo, what's up, dude? Alright, I think I found a program that's gonna make it so I can record this video and you can hear me and I can upload it to YouTube. I found like another one that was like, I don't know, fucking 30-second videos. That was bullshit, but this one might work and I'm hoping it does and that'll be good so I don't have to like explain that shit to you. Alright, I'm in Stormwind right now in Old Town. There's a little like practicing thing over here that you can do. Level 85, bullshit, like just little dummies and shit. But here's the boss one. And pretty much your DPS is only going to matter when it comes to bosses. I mean, if you're just out questing, killing shit, your DPS doesn't matter. Fuck it, who cares? But you want to fight the boss to practice your DPS. First of all, I have tiny DPS, which I don't know if on your own, because I know you kind of look shit up on your own. You don't learn everything from me, so I don't know if you have an add-on or not, but I have a couple add-ons, as you can see up here. Durability tells me what percentage my armor's at and all that shit. And there's a bunch of other bullshit. There's a couple other add-ons you can have, and add-ons that I do have. But tiny DPS is good for hunters. Hell, it's good for healers too. You can go show healing and so for a healer, whatever, but tiny DPS is good. I didn't used to like it. I mean, there's other ones, but you'd go to current if you did get it, not overall damage, because you always want to know what your current damage is in a fight. So on damage right now, and in a raid, it'll show like everybody, like where you're placed and shit, and that's how I report it to you. I'm always like showing it and say over here it'll show like damage, 100% damage, blah blah blah, whatever. Alright, but anyways, let me get on with this video so we can get to the rotation. You've probably this whole time been talking, not even listening, just setting up shit. Go ahead. Certain things you're going to want to know. Here's my traps. A while back I had all my traps out individually going this way, but this is just an easier way. It's a little drop thing, and it's where you could just throw when you're in a fight, you know, bam. Those are the three I use. Fire one, yeah, what is it? Explosive trap, ice trap, snake trap. Use them all. Just keep refreshing them when it goes back around. Keep your eye on it. Keep doing it, because that's going to do damage itself. Right there between that's probably 2.5 to 3k damage. Just the traps alone, without you. So that's going to boost your DPS right there. That's just first of all. And, I don't know, everything I have set up I'm pretty happy with. Got mounts over here and shit. Fuck all this is just mounts. Fuck those. I got bandages out, but I don't even use bandages anymore, really. You can if you want. Here's the first thing you're going to want to know before we get into all this other shit. Crystal of Insanity. This is the thing on Timeless Isle where you were getting all those little blue crystals and shit, and you weren't picking yours up. Increases all your stats by 500 for 1 hour. So all your stats, literally all your stats, like fucking everything. I don't know, I'm like drawing a blank right now. Your hit, your agility. Oh yeah, under attributes, there it is. Under your agility goes up, your stamina goes up. Just watch it right here. Bam! It increases everything by 500. Lasts for 60 minutes. You have it forever, and it's a 15-minute cooldown. So after 15 minutes, you can do it again. But to have all your stats increased by 500 is definitely something you want to do. And sometimes you'll see someone drop a banquet. You'll see like a little food table. You're going to want to do that as well. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can just imagine a little table is going to be out right here. And if you see someone in a raid that drops a table, fucking eat it. See, I'm going to eat something right now. There's a 251, 275 one, 275. It gives you a useful stat. These are the ones for hunters usually, you know, like I could drop a table for 25 people in a raid, for 10 people in a raid, my own food dishes, whatever. But I'm going to use one of these right now. You're going to see, just to demonstrate, you're going to notice that at 10 seconds, it's going to give me another buff, because that's a buff right there, the Vision of Insanity. And at 10 seconds, now I can get up, or I could just sit there the rest of the time. Agility is increased by 250. Now that 250 is going to count for sure. And then all stats increase by 500. So that's what I have set up every time I'm in a raid, because that's going to boost your DPS. Now with that, you know, and then you always have the 8, 1 through 8 or whatever. You could hover over it. In raids, usually all 8 should be there. Our pet is what gives a crit buff, so as long as you already have the pet though, so don't even worry about that. There's another pet. It's like a stingray type of thing that gives a haste buff, so you might want to have that as your second pet, and you can capture more pets. You know, those are all my spiders that you see sometimes when I do Stampede, but we'll get into that. Yeah, you're never gonna want this stuff on. You're always gonna want aspect of the hawk on because that'll just make you stronger as well. It's a personal buff, just like these are personal buffs. These aren't gonna help anybody else except for you, but you want to be buffed up as much as possible. Right now he's on passive because I tried to record a video. He was attacking and shit. So you're gonna want him on assist. Oh, sorry, I was drawing a blank there. Yeah, so anyways, let's get into these attacks. First of all, yeah, you're going to want to, on the boss, when you're in a raid, the only thing you want to do without pulling is Hunter's Mark. You do Hunter's Mark, it's going to put, it's there for 5 minutes. You'll notice in a raid that thing's going to go away when other people are raiding. When you're doing a personal thing, that's just going to stay there for 5 minutes. I don't know why, but in a raid, if you mark something, the second people are attacking, that goes away. I don't think it's because it goes away. I think it's because others are stacking up theirs, so it changes to a different image. Who the fuck knows? Who cares? But anyways, you're going to always want to, if everyone hasn't pulled yet, you just want to make sure you have your Hunter's Mark on it. I mean, that's going to boost your DPS as well. All attackers gain 5% increased range damage. So, I mean, everything's a buff, really. Everything's going to help your DPS go up. So the first thing I do, let's just say we're in a raid, we go up, there's the boss in front of us. I don't tag ads with Hunter's Mark. So if you're just banging out a bunch of ads, don't worry about it. I only put Hunter's Mark on something that's going to take a while to take down. Because if, you know, what's the point of putting a Hunter's Mark, wasting your valuable time or whatever, to mark something that's going to get taken down in 3 seconds? It's a waste of time, doesn't matter, fuck it. So, but you're going to want a Hunter's Mark on a boss. And I have everything in order here as to what you're going to do. And you're going to see everything that I do. So just pay attention closely. What I usually do, alright, let's say I mark a boss. Let's say I'm running by myself. Send my pet in. Now he's going in. Or first you could just, you didn't even have to send him in. Let's say he comes back. Fuck it. Put your traps. The second the traps go off, if he's on that anyways, he's going to go in on his own, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, see, he'll go in on his own, so fuck it. Whichever way you want to do it, doesn't really matter. But now you got the traps going, you got your pet out there, you're shooting a little bit. You don't have to have auto shot out. It doesn't need to be on 1 through whatever, 12, I don't know, 13, whatever the fuck attacks you have right here. But he's out there, he's doing his thing. But the first thing you're going to want to do, just the same thing up here with Hunter's Mark. The first thing you do, Serpent Sting. You can read these and you can find out later why and what they do and shit. But that thing is going to cool down in 9 seconds. Now the way to refresh that, let's skip ahead. You're not going to want to do that again. I don't really pay attention to this. You can, and it'll just refresh it. But honestly, the more powerful and what's going to boost your DPS to refresh Serpent Sting is going to be Chimera. Now it refreshed it again, and it's going to do more damage. And then that's going to take its cooldown. But what you always want to do, for your third one, you're going to have Steady Shot. Well, let's just go through it. Fuck that shit first. Set your shit up, whatever. Hunter's Mark, Serpent Sting, Steady Shot, Aim Shot, Chimera Shot, Glaive Toss, because I noticed you picked that. That's good. That's the best thing you can pick. Rapid Fire, Dire Beast, Arcane Shot, Kill Shot, Multi-Shot, and Stampede. I don't have anything on the second page. Fuck a second page. Doesn't matter. So what you're going to want to do, those are your attacks, and the only other 2 things that matter, these things don't really matter that much. I mean, I don't really use Disengage, Camouflage. I noticed you use that, but these, what we're talking about attacks right now. Deterrence, that's going to make it so if anything's attacking you, if I do this right now, I don't take any damage for, I don't know, however many seconds it takes. It gives me like 3 seconds or some shit. And then you have 1 more charge too. Do this if you're ever close to dying. And if you're ever close to dying, let's say you're in a boss fight, before we get to the attacks. You're in a boss fight, and everyone's down. You're one of the last people. but you're about to die. Bam, you hit that. It gives you a couple seconds to get your mind right. Bam, feign death. All the shit will go away. You wait till nothing can attack you. You know visually all the shit went back. The ads are back over here in a little huddle. Everything's reset. You get up. You mass resurrect everybody. So that's just something to know. And then that's going to have a 3-minute cooldown. Probably another 3 minutes to get the second one. But those will definitely come in handy. You want deterrence out. And I have it right here. I have everything spaced out, though. I don't know. I'm just OCD about that. You know, little professions that I don't use anymore. Master Healing Potion. Health Stone is the thing you get from the Mage table. That'll help you out in a fight. Instantly restores 20% of your health. So, bam, you hit that. There's your buff. Master Res over here. Hearth Home. Heath Home. I don't know what the fuck everyone calls it. Different shit. Something else, too. I don't know. I haven't really used these, but they're out. And then I have the, the other shit. This doesn't really work as good as Feign Death, but Feign Death's going to be your friend. And then pet shit over here. To heal your pet. We could talk about talents later if you wanted. But, okay. Let's get into attacks. Exactly what I do. Let's call him back. We're going to dismiss the pet real fast. We're going to start over. And I'm going to show you. Now, a big part of DPS is after I show you this, you're going to think, well, why am I not pulling 100 plus K like you are? Well, I mean, my damage on this is insanely better than anything you're going to have for a while. You're going to have to do flex raids. You can notice right there at the top of the bow it says flexible. A lot of my stuff, I got a couple raids because trinkets are hard to get in flex, but flex ring, flex shoes. I mean, I pretty much have almost flex everything, which took a long time to get. But anyways, I mean, everything counts for your DPS. So I'm just hoping after this you're pulling at least, I don't know, maybe 60 to 80,000. And the more you go, you'll get better and better. Your DPS will just go up a lot. Before I get into the attacks, again, one more thing I'm just going to get out of the way is you'll notice my 160 agility gems that are on there. See, I've enchanted shit too. 300 stamina on the chest, but with the 160 agility. That's the only gem you really want. I think I've already told you that, and I think you did buy one at one point, but those can go for, I never pay over like 150 for one, but it's worth it. 120, sometimes they're 80G, doesn't even fucking matter. But anything that I have a gem on, it has the 160 agility. Except for this one, but that's when I was fucking up putting random gems and shit. But that's what you want. And then you'll get the socket bonus where both sockets, I have 2 agility, so that gives me the bonus of 120 agility. Because agility is what makes your DPS go up. Stamina is just your life. You don't need an elect or spirit, but it's there sometimes. Who fucking knows why? Strength doesn't fucking matter for us. I think that these things are buffed up because all stats are buffed. So just ignore it. Fuck it. Who gives a shit if you have it or not? But if it's not on any of your shit, which it shouldn't be, then fuck it. That's all that matters. But yeah, haste is going to be how fast your focus regenerates, and that's going to come into play with rapid fire here in a second. You're going to notice why. So pay attention to that when I hit rapid fire. Mastery, crit, whatever, who gives a shit. One thing you do have to focus, and I'm glad we're here so I can tell you, is hit. I found out that healers don't use hit or expertise, but for us, all the other stats don't matter. You want agility for all your gems. Don't worry about anything else. You can reforge shit if you have extra shit later. But hit, see, my shit's down right now. I should go reset some shit. But hit should be at 7.50% at all times, because you don't want any hit chance. Expertise, 15%. So just remember 750, 15% for expertise. You can see I have like 0.84 and 0.66. So I mean, those are the two things I need to fix, so they're at 0%, period, just nothing. And then the rest, mastery, it doesn't matter how much it is, or crit, it just comes with whatever you get. You get lucky, it goes higher, who gives a shit. Crit is good, mastery good, all these things are good. Haste is good, because haste is how fast you regenerate mana, or focus, or rage, whether you're a tank, or, healer, DPS, whatever. Speed doesn't matter, none of that shit, all the other shit, but, yeah, so just remember the haste thing, the hit and the expertise. But anyways, let's get into this. Let's pull out the pet. Got the pet out. He's ready. First thing I do in a fight, I pull this out. No, my bad. Hunters mark him, and then here's what I do. This is like the best one out of all of them. So I always pick explosive first. So everybody's about to fight. I'm ready. I'm already set up. Everyone, the second the tank pulls, bam, I hit it with that. Hit it with that. Hit it with that. Alright, here's what I do. Serpent Sting. I do steady shot twice. You'll notice the second time you do it, steady focus is what it gives you. Then you hit, or no, never mind. Let's say you're on a boss. You're going to want a hero first. Well, let's start over. Fuck it. Oh, no, I'm doing that. Fuck it. Alright, so let's just say, yeah, fuck it. Just for sakes. You do the traps, whatever. Okay, we hero. Bam, we hit Stampede first. We hit Dire Beast. And we Glaive Toss. Then, sorry about that. Yeah, so it goes Stampede, Dire Beast, Glaive Toss, Rapid Fire. And the second you click Rapid Fire, you're going to notice you have like no time left. Here, let's just fuck it. We're going to start over. I'm just going to do it the normal way. I can't commentate at the same time. It gets kind of hard, but whatever. Fuck it. You'll just see what I'm doing. And this is the way that your DPS is going to go up. See, I was pulling 97k anyways. So let's reset that. Alright, bam. Fucking Hunter's Mark is still on him. Let's just say I didn't just, or whatever, I just put it. Bam, hit him with the trap. With the traps. Alright, we got the traps. Hunter's Mark. Bam, Stampede. Dire Beast. Rapid Fire. The second you do that, it speeds up how fast it goes. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going. Yeah, you see how fast that shit's going now? It's a lot faster than usual, and that's right here. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds. Increases the speed. Okay, now that's run out, so fuck it. What you're going to want to do next, throw a Glaive Toss. Serpent Sting, now that's up here. You're going to want to do Steady Shot till it hits right there. Steady Focus. Then you do Aim Shot. Aim Shot. If you want to refresh this, bam. Or Chimera's not even highlighted, so let's see if I make it in time. I did. Bam. Hit that. This is going to highlight up. That means you just get a bonus shot. So sometimes you'll have 3. But that's what you want to do. And I'm using my hands right now on the 3s. I don't know if you use your mouse or what. But every time that refreshes, so pretty much you just have your major attacks. And what steady shot, because everything wastes your focus. Like, let's say I do 4. You're going to see up here at the top, my focus goes down. I waste all my focus. And now none of my attacks are really, like, I don't have enough power for them. Well, when you do this, steady shot, it brings back all your focus. And then you just keep refreshing it pretty much. I mean, you can get more into it if you want to keep refreshing your Serpent Sting, boost it up as much as possible. But, I mean, throw your Glaive Toss, throw that extra, drop the Dire Beast in there. And honestly, for Stampede, the last attack over here, you're going to want extra pets because that's what goes in there is, I don't know if you were watching, but spiders come up, all the extra spider pets that I have. But, that's pretty much it. Or no, here, let me show you the rest too. Because he's not killing, but let's just... The order of things go this way. So Hunter's Mark, I Serpent Sting, I Steady Shot twice. And it'll say Steady Focus after the second one. I hit it with that if it gives me an extra one. It's a free one without any wasted focus. Then I Aim Shot twice. That usually goes away. I skip that because that's not highlighted. I throw a Glaive in there. I throw a Dire Beast. And then is when I usually hit Rapid Fire, let's just presume, and then bam, Steady Shot twice. It'll be even faster though. And then you just bang them out. But what you're going to want to do every once in a while, let's say, I mean, Arcane Shot's here, but I rarely use it. Sometimes I'll do it if it's up and my rotation's kind of like reloading. It's kind of like, because sometimes you can't time it right, and sometimes you don't get to refresh Serpent in the right amount of time. And let's say you have like no focus anyways and you're about to go over here and build your focus back up, but this is highlighted, bam, just waste an Arcane Shot. It's very powerful. You're dumping your focus anyways. Hit everything. Come over here, back for the Steady Shot. You already know about multi-shot. Multi-shot is good. Multi-shot, the only time you should do it really is if the tank pulled like a big ass group of people. Because if he pulled like 20 monsters, then what you're going to want to do is Glaive and multi-shot back and forth. I wouldn't even waste my time on anything else. there's a big ass, if it's just a boss, do that rotation. If it's a big ass group, glaive, multi-shot, build it up. Multi-shot, build it up, multi-shot. Every time multi-shot's ready, bam, hit him. Then bam, hit that. Glaive toss if you're on like a boss or something, who gives a shit, whatever. At the end of a boss, because this has been dark the whole time, kill shot. You'll notice when a boss is like around right there on his life, this is gonna pop up. It's 2 free shots pretty much. It's bam, you hit it once, and about half a second, bam, it lights up again. Hit it twice, then it's got a cooldown time. But those are pretty much your attacks. Every time this reloads on a boss, because they call it hero. Everybody hero at first, meaning bam, you use all your big guns. Stampede, there you're going to see the spiders. All 3 of my spiders, you can only, yeah, there's a red one, a yellow one, there's a green one in there too. You hero, bam, you use all your major attacks. Beefs it up. See, I'm hitting 91, but if you were looking earlier, it was at like 110. And then like 100k, I'm just not doing it, whatever. But with all the agility gems, that'll beef it up. With having this rotation, I don't know, just practice that rotation. I guess just set it up. It might be easier that we both come over here and work on it together and see how much you're pulling. I'll be able to read how much you're pulling by having it right here. But yeah, man, that's about it. Damn, this is a 21-minute video. I'm sorry, man, that's a lot of time to waste watching a fucking video. But yeah, that's all I got pretty much to say. I mean, there's other shit that I could get into, but it answers a couple of the questions that you might have had, or things that I would have wanted to tell you anyways. But yeah, alright, man, I'm going to upload this video, and see you when you get on.